The wrench slipped from Marcus's fingers the moment he saw the Velcari elder collapse in the docking bay. 300 years of galactic diplomacy, and Ambassador Thelvon's legs simply gave out beneath him like rusted landing struts. "Someone help him!" Marcus shouted. The other mechanics froze. Velcari were untouchable. Their caste system forbade lower species from making physical contact with elders. Marcus didn't care. He was already running, oil-stained boots pounding against the metal floor. The ambassador's attendants stood paralyzed, protocol chips unable to process a human approaching their master. "I can't walk anymore," Thelvon said faintly. "My locomotion implants have failed." "The journey to the summit." "The summit's in 2 hours," Marcus replied, already kneeling and scanning the elder's leg mechanisms. Velcari were not fully organic. Their lower bodies were biomechanical, flesh fused with ancient technology only their own kind supposedly understood. "You're a ship mechanic," Thelvon observed, translator crackling. "Engines, legs, it's all moving parts," Marcus said, pulling out his diagnostic tool. "May I?" the attendants hissed. One reached for a weapon. "If he touches you, Ambassador, we execute him per caste protocols." Thelvon raised a trembling hand. "Wait." For alien eyes studied Marcus carefully, searching for mockery, ambition, greed. "Why would you help me, human? You gain nothing. Your station forbids this." Marcus met his gaze. "Because you're hurt, and I can fix things." A long silence followed. Then Thelvon nodded. "Proceed." Shock rippled through the docking bay. Marcus ignored it. His fingers traced damaged neural pathways. The technology was ancient, older than human spaceflight, but mechanics were mechanics. He could do this. What he didn't see was the assassin in the shadows, reporting to those who wanted the summit to fail. 3 hours later, Marcus's back screamed and his vision blurred, but Thelvon's legs hummed with renewed power. "Remarkable," the ambassador said, taking experimental steps. "You've done what our own technicians could not." "They were afraid to try anything new," Marcus replied, wiping grease from his hands. "Sometimes old machines just need someone willing to get dirty." In the days that followed, something unprecedented happened. Thelvon requested Marcus as his personal mechanic for the summit. The Galactic Council was horrified. A human attending a Velcari elder? The caste violation alone could spark an incident. But Thelvon insisted. "He sees function, not status," the ambassador told them. A refreshing perspective. Marcus found himself walking halls he had never dreamed of entering, surrounded by species who saw humans as barely sentient labor. He kept his head down, did his work. Slowly, impossibly, he earned something like respect. "You eat alone," Thelvon observed one evening. "Mechanics don't dine with diplomats. Tonight you do." It wasn't friendship, Velcari had no such concept, but it was recognition. The threat began on the 5th day. Anonymous warnings. Tightened security. Marcus noticed what guards missed. A maintenance worker holding tools wrong. A delivery arriving at the wrong hour. "Ambassador," he said quietly. "Something's wrong." Thelvon listened. Unlike others, he did not dismiss the human's instincts. "What do you propose?" "Let me inspect the summit chamber tonight." "That area is restricted." "I know what I am," Marcus interrupted. "But I also know when a machine's about to break. And something in this station is very broken. You risk execution for trespassing. I risk you dying if I don't." Another silence. "Why do you care, Marcus?" "Truly." Marcus hesitated. "Because you're the first person in this galaxy who looked at me and saw more than a wrench holder. I don't know how to repay that except by keeping you alive." Something shifted in Thelvon's ancient expression. "Go. But be careful." Marcus found the bomb at 0300 hours. Elegant. Hidden inside the atmospheric processors. Designed to release a toxin lethal specifically to Velcari biology. He was disarming it when they found him. 3 assassins. Silent. Professional. "You're too late," Marcus lied. "Security's already alerted." His communicator lay smashed at his feet. The first blade cut across his ribs. He gasped but kept working. The second opened his shoulder. Blood slicked his fingers. "Stop." "Or what?" Marcus laughed weakly. Kill me faster? The final wire. He pulled it. The bomb went inert. The third blade punched through his back. His legs gave out. He hit the floor, blood pooling beneath him. Fool! The assassin spat. You died for an alien who wouldn't cross the street to save you. Maybe, Marcus whispered. But he'll live. That's enough. They fled before security arrived. Marcus watched his blood spread across the cold floor. At least I fixed something that mattered. Thelvon found him. The ambassador himself, pushing past security, past protocol, past 3 centuries of caste conditioning. No, the elder breathed, dropping to his knees beside the broken human. Ambassador, you cannot touch. Silence. The word cracked like thunder. Hands that had not touched a lower species in 2 centuries pressed against Marcus's wounds. You fool, Thelvon whispered. Why? Marcus's eyes fluttered open. A weak smile. Hey, legs still working? You're dying, and you ask about my legs? Had to make sure the repair held. Thelvon's 4 eyes glistened. I don't understand you. I am nothing to you. Marcus's trembling hand found his. Because you needed help. And I could help. That is not a reason. Marcus breathed shallowly. Humans don't need better ones. We just help. 17 days in critical care. Thelvon never left. The council protested, threatened sanctions. He ignored them all. On the 18th day, Marcus woke. You're still here. Where else would I be? The summit concluded successfully. The assassins were caught. You saved the peace process. Silence stretched between them. I have studied humans for 3 centuries, Thelvon said softly. I thought I understood you. I did not. Marcus shrugged weakly. We're not that complicated. You are incomprehensible, the elder replied with wonder. Marcus told him about his father, about the reactor leak, about 43 lives saved. That's who we are, Marcus finished. Not all of us, but enough of us. Thelvon leaned back slowly. I have a proposal. The council has authorized me to select a personal aide outside traditional caste structures. Ambassador. It includes diplomatic immunity, residence on the Velcari homeworld, and the finest medical care. His voice softened. It also includes an old alien who has discovered far too late what it means to have a friend. You're offering me a job? You almost died for me. The least I can do is ensure you live well afterward. Their hands met, an unthinkable gesture weeks before. I have served for 3 centuries, Thelvon said. Never once has anyone valued my life above their own. I did not know that was something I was missing. Marcus blinked back tears. Yeah, okay. But I'm still calling you ambassador. I would expect nothing less. 6 months later, the Galactic Council ratified the Marcus Doctrine, allowing cross-species bonds of service beyond caste boundaries. It was controversial, unprecedented, transformative. Word spread. The story of the human mechanic who took 3 blades for an alien elder, who asked about leg repairs while bleeding out, who could only explain his actions with 3 simple words. I can help. Other humans stepped forward. Other species began to let them. And slowly, act by act, the galaxy learned what humanity had always known. Sometimes the smallest person in the room has the biggest heart. Sometimes the one who fixes machines can fix something far more important. And sometimes, I can help, is the most powerful phrase in any language. On the anniversary of that night, Thelvon found Marcus hiding in the workshop. You're avoiding the ceremony. I don't need a statue, Ambassador. I just did what anyone would do. That, Thelvon said softly, placing a hand on his shoulder, is precisely why you deserve it. Thank you, my friend, for my legs, for my life, for reminding an old alien that the galaxy still has wonders. Marcus smiled, grease-stained and embarrassed as ever. Any time, Ambassador. That's what mechanics are for. Outside, ships from 100 worlds crossed the sky. A galaxy slowly learning that humanity's greatest export wasn't technology or resources. It was heart. Please follow my channel for more videos. One click from you can change my life.